You lose a bet, sweetheart. One of the bikers chuckled, raising his beer as the girl walked into the bar wearing a leather vest that clearly didn't belong. At least not to them. She didn't answer, just walked slowly across the creaky wooden floor, her boots tapping in rhythm until she stood dead center in front of their long table. She turned her back toward them, calmly, letting them all get a good look at the patch stitched boldly across her vest. Laughter died mid-breath. The words Iron Wolves, founding member 1978 stared right back at them, embroidered above the snarl of a winged wolf. The same patch they wore, the same design that hadn't changed in over 40 years. Except one problem, no one at that table remembered a girl being part of the founding crew. "Where'd you get that?" someone growled, voice low with suspicion. The girl finally spoke. Her voice was steady, but there was a tremor of something deeper beneath it. "It belonged to my grandmother." Confused glances shot across the table. "Your... what?" She slowly pulled out a folded photo from her pocket and placed it on the table. 8 riders, leather vests, dusty boots, standing beside their custom bikes in the middle of a desert road. All grinning, except one, the only woman, sharp-eyed, stoic, fierce, the same vest on her back as the one the girl now wore. The room went still. "That's Margie," someone muttered, eyes narrowing. "No damn way." The girl nodded. "You called her Red. She helped found the Iron Wolves before you had a clubhouse, before you had colors, before any of you got your first tattoo." Another biker put his drink down slowly, like he'd just touched a ghost. "She saved my ass in '81 when a rival gang cornered us outside Barstow." "She taught my dad to ride," whispered another. "She was the only one who could outshoot Roy," added a man pointing to a dusty photo nailed to the back wall. One by one, the smirks faded, the laughter drained, eyes softened, not just in shock but shame. Because they had laughed at her the second she walked in. A girl, a hoodie, a fresh face. They thought she was mocking their legacy, pretending to belong, but she belonged more than any of them realized. "She died last month," the girl said, voice cracking now. "Didn't want a funeral, just told me, when I go, wear my vest and take one last ride, go to the bar where it all started, and tell them, I never stopped riding." Silence hung heavy in the air. She swallowed hard, eyes glassy but defiant. "I'm not here to impress you. I'm not asking to be part of your club. I'm just here to honor the woman who taught me that freedom isn't something you wait for. It's something you ride for." The room, filled with men hardened by years on the road, bar fights and loss, suddenly felt like a chapel. Then something unexpected happened. The oldest member, broad-shouldered, white-bearded, leather-patched with every mile of road behind him, stood up slowly. He approached her, eyes never leaving the patch on her back. "She once broke my nose for trying to tell her how to ride," he said quietly. "That woman earned her place harder than any of us did." Then he looked at the others. "Well, boys, you gonna keep sitting there, or are we saluting the return of an Iron Wolf?" Chairs scraped back, beers lifted. "To Red," someone called. "To Red," the room echoed. Then the girl turned back around, facing them fully now, wiping one tear from her cheek. "You know," she said, a small smile breaking through. "She told me you'd laugh." The old man grinned. "Yeah? She always was 3 steps ahead." Another biker stood up. "You ride?" "Since I was 12. You ever drop it?" "Twice." "You get back up?" "Every time." He nodded slowly. "That's all that matters." By the end of the hour, they weren't calling her sweetheart anymore. They were calling her family. That night, she parked her grandmother's old Harley right next to theirs out front. As engines roared beneath the stars and chrome flashed beneath neon lights, the girl who had walked in alone and doubted, left surrounded by the same pack that once rode with her grandmother. Legacy isn't always blood. Sometimes it's grit. Sometimes it's earned. And sometimes it's stitched on the back of a jacket that reminds people who really started it all. Before you go, drop your location in the comments. Let's see how far our words can travel today. If this story reached your heart, don't leave silently. Like the video, share your thoughts, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. We're building something meaningful here, and we want you to be part of it.